number and get him on the phone and see what the reason is that he's not calling you back.
Okay, thanks. I'm excited and nervous.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
This is Eric.
Hey, Eric, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Radio? Okay.
All right, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. The reason that I'm calling you, though, is we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if somebody goes out on a date with someone and then they feel like they're getting blown off after the date, they email us to call that person and ask them why. You recently went out with a girl named Hannah who listens to our show.
Oh.
And Hannah is wondering why you haven't called her or texted her and asked her to go out again.
Okay.
Did you like Hannah?
Yeah, Hannah was fine.
Okay.
Fine.
Do you have a few minutes to tell us why you're not texting her back?
Well, we hung out for about 3 hours at a concert, and I guess I just didn't really know what to say.
Like you didn't know what to say, like it was awkward for you to be on the date, or
Well, for me, she was hard to have a conversation with.
Was
Okay.
she, like, intimidating or something because she was real pretty?
No. She just said a few things where I said to myself, I was like, I don't think I could see myself having a relationship with this person.
What type of things are we talking?
She just had a lot of her facts wrong.
Her facts about what?
Just like pretty basic stuff.
Can you give me an example?
I mean, for one thing, at one point, she said she thought Islam was a country.
Okay.
All right, that's fun.
Not a
mistake.
religion, okay.
Yep.
All right.
We also were talking about, like, crazy things that we've eaten at restaurants, and I said, like, well, this is pretty common, but I've had duck.
Yeah.
And she was like, duck. Now, would you consider that a meat or a fish?
Come on.
Really? She said that?
Yeah.
All
Do you
right.
think-
I kind of get what you're saying then. So you don't necessarily feel like she's not as smart as you, but you feel like she might be kind of an airhead a little bit.
Well, it's just like, yeah, I mean, there are different types of intelligence, and I just feel like she lacks a sort of basic factual level
Is there-
of knowledge.
Is there any way that she could have just been playing it up and doing because some girls do the bimbo thing because they think guys think it's cute.
Oh, yeah.
You could tell it wasn't like she was planning these things. Like at one point we were talking about something, and she goes, I think comedy is so funny. And
Obviously.
Yeah?
it's like, yeah, that's what comedy's job is.
I like that. Eric, you and I are a lot different because I got out with her, I've been like, perfect. You're right on my level. But
Funny things are funny.
yeah,
You're
comedy
right.
is a funny thing sometimes. So you just feel like she wasn't on your level then.
Basically, most of the date, I just was sitting there going like, I don't want to be this guy who just spends the whole time correcting her
Yeah.
because it just makes me seem like an arrogant kind of know-it-all. And if I had spent my time correcting her, then our conversation would have gone almost nowhere because I would have had to do it like every minute or so. So I just don't think we ever really need to talk again.
Really? That's a shame because she's actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
So, I'm kind of confused. I mean, it sounds like,
Yeah, we know.
that because I wasn't perfect or didn't know all of the same things that you do quite as well, that you are saying that I'm stupid? Is that what I heard?
I did not once say that you are stupid.
No, you didn't
Right.
actually say those words, but because I'm not stupid, it certainly sounded like you were saying that I was.
I don't think that you're stupid.
I think you do.
No, I
which is-
don't. I don't think you're stupid. I think that for the kinds of things that I usually like to talk about and the issues that the things that I was kind of putting out there to see what you would say, it wasn't really working out.
I may not be as smart, in certain areas, but I have street smarts, and I think I'm pretty bright. I mean, okay, for example, I was right. Comedy is funny.
It is.
And tragedies are sad.
She has a point, Eric. She was right.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're not wrong about that. But I think that, if you don't get why that's kind of a weird thing to say, then I think that is kind of the issue right
here. It's true.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But also, we don't need to talk about how water is wet,
Maybe we do.
Then, see, if you think that, then that's fine, but I am so not interested in talking about that.
Wow.
I think you're being kind of picky, Eric. I mean, yeah, she gets some facts wrong, and she doesn't really, maybe be book smart, but she sounds like a delightful person.
Can I just point out something? I thought, if you had fun with someone or you enjoyed them, and, if the person was extremely attractive, that was kind of, important, too. And I was willing to I was going to just sort of ignore that part.
See that look?
Whoa.
Eric, do you think that you can ignore her not being on your level intelligence-wise if Hannah ignores the fact that you're not on her level hot-wise? Is what she's saying, I think.
That's a nice balance.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
Oh, my God.
I guess that brings me to my next point then. Would you guys like to go out on a second date? Eric, would you like to go out with Hannah again? I will pay for it. She'll ignore the fact that you're not as good looking as she is.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
Come on,
shocker.
opposites attract.
So you don't even want to go out with me again? I mean, I kind of was being really nice to you still, despite everything you were saying about me. I'm sort of shocked that you don't want to try to make it up to me, You weren't very nice.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but that's the way
okay, so what do we do now? I see you, at one of the church events, and I see you and I go, hey, there's the guy that thinks I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I guess. And then I'll be like, hey, there's the girl who thinks I'm ugly.
Look at that. It actually is a perfect second date update. It worked out for both you guys. Now we're all on the same page. That is amazing how that actually worked out for them like that. Text in at 78592 says, I'll date her. She's right on my level.
At least people know where they are, right?
It's true. I mean, I guess you can't blame him too much if he just didn't feel like they connected on the intelligence level. I mean, if you go out with somebody you feel like they're not as smart as you, maybe you don't want to go out with them again. Personally, I think it's a great thing.
Yeah, I look for that.
Yeah. It's the first thing I look for.
It's hard for Jose to find, though. Someone below his smarts level.
True.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We've heard of a lot of interesting date ideas in these second date updates.
Yeah, people are creative.
But I feel like the woman from today's second date update, she got her inspiration from watching MTV in the early 2000s.
What?
She must be a big fan of that show, Eliminate. I don't know if anybody remembers that show or not, but don't worry about it. It's not on the air anymore. Anyway, Kenny is on the phone right now. What's up, Kenny?
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Before we get into the weird date that you went on, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
So her name's Marianne.
Marianne?
Okay,
all right.
and apparently her weird date idea was awesome, though, because you're trying to get a hold of her.
I mean, it definitely intrigued me. It was definitely, I've never seen it before. You know what I mean?
Okay. Before we get into the date, where did you meet Marianne?
We met on Tinder.
Oh,
On Tinder, okay. What did you like about her?
She just seemed really, really cool. You know what I mean? Like, her pictures weren't just like the standard bathroom selfie. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. She seemed really unique. She had like the Spotify thing, and she had some good music taste. She had some Steve Miller Band.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
I like that on Tinder.
That's always good to like have similar music tastes.
Don't know anything about Stephen Miller or his band, but
You
I have
don't?
heard a lot of people that like that. Anyway,
Goodness.
so tell us a little bit about the date.
So she texted me saying, let's meet up, let's go to a coffee shop. And then she told me that she had 15 minutes. She was giving me 15 minutes to talk to her and hang out with her, but that's it because she was very busy.
But it's kind of like, I mean, that's kind of the thing right now. Like you do a pre-date. I mean, you have to go through so many people when you're doing online dating apps that's like, it's a numbers game.
Right, but the interesting part was she told me she was taking 2 hours out of her day to meet with lots of different men in like 15-minute intervals.
Okay.
Speed date.
Shut up.
So she's just sitting at that Starbucks interviewing dates, basically.
Yeah, that really was it.
So wait, hold up. So, I mean, you're cool with that, obviously.
I mean, at first I was kind of like shocked. I didn't think she was being serious, but it really intrigued me. Personally, I've never experienced something like that.
It was like a dating competition.
And you don't have time to be shocked. You got 15 minutes. Bro.
Yeah, you got to get through it.
What did it feel like when you walked into the Starbucks and you knew probably most of the men that were in there were in line to go on a date with the same person you were going on a date with?
It was definitely pretty nerve-wracking, but beforehand, I tried to go in with, a little advantage. You know what I mean? So I decided to try and prepare some topics and questions to try and ask her.
So
All right.
you are a competitive man. You're up for the challenge.
Well, why not,
And how did it go?
So it went well. I gave her 2 questions that I thought were the most interesting. They
Okay.
weren't the standard, where are you from?
What were they?
Yeah.
So the first one was, how long would you give someone after a light goes green before honking at them?
Oh.
Ooh.
Says
Okay.
a lot about a person's patience.
Yeah. And the other one was, if you could kiss any animated character, who would it be?
Oh my God, what were her answers?
Yeah.
So the first answer for the stoplight one, her answer was 15 seconds.
So
Okay.
give somebody 15 seconds before honking.
That's a
Yeah.
solid.
That's a good amount of time.
I'd
Yeah.
probably
Nice,
give.
actually.
I'd probably give 30.
30?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Dude,
that's
the
a
light's
long
back
time.
on red again,
Yeah.
dude. I'd give it 10, maybe tops.
Okay. What was the next answer?
Good question.
So I thought this was hilarious, actually. She said He-Man.
She'd make out with He-Man.
Oh,
I didn't
Really?
even think of He-Man.
God, I immediately thought I was gonna do it with Aladdin.
really?
Oh, yeah.
I thought Wreck-It Ralph, but that's just me.
Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, he's got nice lips, though.
You know, you could sleep with a female character.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
a guy-only question. Well, then it'd be Cinderella.
You just said cartoon character.
All right, so did you like her question? Did you like her answers to those questions?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really know what I would get out of them. It wasn't like a rigged question, but I definitely thought it was really interesting. And, we actually, in our 15-minute session, we actually went overtime and lasted about like 19 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah. So like, as I was sitting there, I could see other guys kind of like loitering, kind of like waiting their turn.
It is like her own little dating competition TV show.
They're like, come on.
That's exactly right.
She must be hot, right?
She's really hot.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can get away with
Exactly.
this.
For a bunch of dudes to line up
Yeah.
for 15 minutes for a shot at going on a real date with her.
I think a lot of women could pull this off. I mean, the confidence it takes to pull this off makes you attractive no matter what your physical attributes are. But did she have a timer set? Like, how did you wrap it up?
She would just look at her phone periodically. There wasn't like an alarm, but
Too much didn't have a trap door. As soon as 15 minutes is up,
Pushes a button.
fall through the floor. Next guy sits there. So how did you end everything then?
when it was all over and we were saying goodbye, I gave her a handshake, which, I thought was appropriate since this is the first time we've like hung out and we've only hung out for 19 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
totally.
Now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should have gave her a hug or
Yeah.
something like that.
And you haven't heard anything from her at all?
Unfortunately, that all took place on a Friday, and so I texted her that night, and I said, hey, it was really cool, going out. I thought it was really funny, really had a really great time. And then she left me on red that Saturday, and I haven't heard from her since last Saturday.
Oh my God. If it's not you, aren't you curious who she did pick?
I am dying.
Yeah, I bet. All right, well, we'll play a song, and then we'll come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Kenny is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Marianne. And his first date with Marianne was less like an actual date and more like a reboot of the old game show, The Dating Game. Because they met on Tinder and she said we could meet at Starbucks, but we only have 15 minutes because I've got a bunch of other dudes lined up who are also going to date me for 15 minutes and then I will choose a winner.
Nice.
And it looks like Kenny has not been chosen as the winner because he's not getting a call back. He does want to know why, though.
You know, this could really backfire. We could find out that she went on real dates with all 7 of the other contestants and you were the only one that didn't get a call back.
I mean, even if so, I just need the closure at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like seeing the first segment of a show going to commercial break and then never getting the closure.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, and at least you could have done is give you some kind of consolation prize. You
Yeah.
know? Like, Kenny, you didn't get the date, but you just got a new Maytag washer and dryer. Congratulations, Kenny.
I'll take it.
Yeah, he'll take it.
All right, well, I'm going to call her right now and see if we can figure it out for you. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Marianne, please?
this is Marianne.
Hey, Marianne, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
What's going on?
Not much. What's going on with you?
That's not what you meant.
Okay, I'm really busy. I'm sorry. I'm a little confused.
Sorry.
What's happening?
I'll make this quick then. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they end up not calling you back, you can email us and we'll get that person on the phone and find out what happened. So we actually got an email about you from a dude named Kenny.
Who?
Kenny, he told us about a date that he went on with you where you gave a bunch of dudes 15 minutes to get to know you at a Starbucks, and then I guess you were going to choose the winner. Kenny was one of those guys.
Oh.
And I got to
That's
say,
what this is about?
genius move with the basically creating your own dating competition.
Well, I wasn't trying to make it a competition. I'm just really busy and I don't have a lot of time and I just wanted to get it done.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
out of all the dudes that you hung out with that day, do you remember spending time with Kenny?
I have to check my notes. Let me look.
He said, this may help. He said that you guys went over the allotted 15 minutes and your time with him was up to 19 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm looking here. Yeah, he was guy number 4.
Oh my God,
You
took
actually really
notes?
for real have notes?
Yeah.
I thought she was
Damn,
kidding.
you were
Wait.
organized. Can you give us a little information about your date with Kenny based on your note taking?
I just felt like, he did well during the interview portion of the meeting.
Wait, there's another portion besides interview?
Yeah, there's the interview portion and then there's the closing.
The closing.
Oh.
Oh, so is Kenny not a closer?
Not with me. I think we had a good dialogue going, and then at the end of the date, he kind of just failed, and I wasn't impressed.
What?
Fail?
He said he gave you a handshake. You wanted
Yeah.
him to go in for a kiss after hanging out with you for 15 minutes?
Yeah, he didn't kiss me, and it's a date, and
You actually did want that.
yeah, hello, you have a limited amount of time. A real man would take advantage and close the deal, and I was giving him signs, and he just shook my hand. That tells me everything I need to know about him, whether he's a man, and he's not.
He's trying to be a
Whoa.
gentleman,
Hold up.
maybe.
Okay, that is unfair. First of all, I know that you probably watch a lot of reality shows, but dating someone for 19 minutes, that's impossible for anyone to really show who they are in 19 minutes.
Like I said, I thought the interview portion went well, and he showed who he was, and I was giving him signs and signals to close the deal, and he gave me a handshake.
I thought.
Okay.
I bet
Did,
he was just trying to respect your space.
Did the other guys that you hung out with that day kiss you?
Yeah,
Wait, hold up.
All of them?
not all of them, but some of them.
So you're just inside a Starbucks for 2 hours making out with multiple men?
I wasn't making out, and it wasn't multiple men.
So basically, you don't feel like Kenny is dating material because he didn't try to kiss you after your very abbreviated date.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
huh.
Do or die kind of thing.
Marianne, I do want to let you know that Kenny is actually on the other line listening to this conversation and does want to talk to you.
Well, I really don't want to talk to him. So, and I got a lot to do today.
Marianne.
Well, there's Kenny anyway.
Yeah.
Can we talk
Hi.
for a second, Marianne?
I guess so. I mean, you got me on the radio show to begin with.
Listen, I know it probably wasn't the best way to go about it, but neither was an interview, a 15-minute interview.
You signed up for it. I didn't.
I mean, yeah, I thought it was interesting, but I thought
Don't
in the
criticize
15 minutes.
me. You're the one who showed up. You decided to meet me. If you don't like my style, then don't hang out with me.
You're right. But we spent 15 minutes together. It was our first time meeting. Like, you want me to kiss you after that? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to. That'd be great. I think you're a very wonderful woman. But, I mean, I am shocked that, a couple guys, they actually had the nerve? That's insane to me.
It's not that they had the nerve. They had the confidence.
Whoa.
Okay.
I gave you the signs. You didn't pass. You don't have what it takes to be in a relationship with me. You lose.
Whoa.
You lose.
Okay, wait. Marianne, if you're such a strong woman and you're such a confident woman yourself, if you liked him, why didn't you go in for the kiss? Why didn't you make the move?
Thank you.
Look, I want a strong man who takes charge, and you didn't do that, okay? I want a man who knows what he wants. I want a man who takes what he wants. I don't have time for anything other than that.
Whoa.
I do know what I want. I was just trying to be courteous.
Yeah.
I didn't know that in the process that there were different sections. I didn't know that you had it divided up into interview and closing. And is there a written section? Do I need to bring a number 2 pencil?
I texted you the rules. You knew how it was going to go. You agreed to it. You confirmed with me. You knew what was going on.
That's why I prepared my interesting questions.
And they were great. I told you, you passed the interview. It was the closing section. You did not.
Well, I can close, and I would have loved to close with you. I don't know. Why don't you kiss me right now? Huh? Is that good? You want me to kiss? Here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss right through the phone. How's that? 3, 2, 1. Is that good? Did that close?
No, it's really weird, man. I mean, come on. It's not even funny. It's not even clever.
Well, you said that you wanted a guy who takes charge. There's some charge for it. You want some more charge? Here, come on a second date with me. Let's go on a second date. Let's grab some coffee. Let's go grab some coffee and hang out for 20 minutes. Does that cut it? Is that good? We can make out. How does that sound? Is that great?
Oh, my God. I don't know if he's angry or confident.
Kenny, no. This is not working.
Oh, no. I'm taking charge now, baby. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling it. I feel the charge in my bones. Oh, this is what you like, right?
Not really. I mean, you're over the phone, kind of.
Oh, please. I know you can
Couldn't do
feel
it
it. I know you can feel it in the sound.
Oh, my God. Can I get off the phone now, please? Really? Like, please? I'm begging.
No. You listen here, Marianne. You're sending me mixed signals. You know that? Because you're like, oh, no, I want a guy that takes charge. I want him to kiss me after 15 minutes. But you're also like, oh, no, I want a guy that plays by my rules, and I want to have complete dominion over him. What do you want, Marianne? What do you want from me?
I want to get off the phone.
Okay.
Did you even go out with any of the other guys?
I did.
You
I went
did?
on another date.
Really?
And how did that work out with your strong men?
You know, I'm sitting here being criticized. It went very well, and I don't appreciate any of your tones. I'm very busy today, and I've already been on the phone for 20 minutes, it feels like. So can we wrap this up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well,
and I was
she's taking
just
charge.
looking for an opening to do that. So thank you very much, Marianne, for helping me out with that process. Would you like to go on a second date with Kenny? We will pay for it.
What do you think?
I'm going to go with no.
Yeah,
to think about
you
it,
still sound on the fence to me, Marianne.
He was a no then, and he's a no now.
Wow.
Oh.
You know what? This sucks, man. I try to be a gentleman on a date. I try to be nice and courteous. So, yeah, I give you a handshake, and then you get mad when I don't kiss you. Come on, man. This is stupid.
That's my style. Obviously, we don't connect. You don't get me. Let's wrap this up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
She is direct.
Well, Kenny, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
It's all right.
And the next time you meet any woman at a coffee shop, now you know you just kiss her right away,
Good
just to
idea.
be sure.
Real good advice.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of people texting in at 78592 right now, not a fan of Marianne from today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude Kenny wanted to call Marianne. He told us he went on a weird date with her where she would only give him 15 minutes of time to impress her. She was upfront about it with him and said her schedule was very busy, so she was going to meet with 8 dudes in one day. And each of them got 15 minutes, kind of like her own speed dating.
Eliminate.
Yeah. I made the comparison to that old MTV show, Eliminate. And that's what she did. Kenny thought it went great. Didn't even mind having to do the 15-minute get-to-know-you session.
Yeah.
His actually even went 19 minutes, so he thought he was in for sure, but he wasn't getting a call back. So we got Marianne on the phone, and it turns out that she said Kenny couldn't close the deal and took off points from his score, and she actually grabbed notes, too.
Yeah, she called him guy number 4.
Yeah.
Dude, I would hate to date a girl like her. She's like overly organized.
Way too organized.
I mean, even in your dating life, you're organized.
She said that she took off points because he didn't try to kiss her at the end of their 15-minute hangout.
It's still baffling to me, though, that she sounds so controlling that she's not the one that would want to initiate the kiss.
Yeah.
Right?
She said she's looking for
It's really hard for me to, like...
That's a good point.
a dude to
Put
just
together.
take control.
Yeah.
And she said a couple of the other guys kissed her at the end of 15 minutes, and she liked that and decided to go out with them instead.
Can you imagine being a barista in the Starbucks she was at?
Oh,
That would
man.
be so amazing to watch this whole thing go down. Like, what is she a hooker? Like, what is happening? Why does she have all these men coming in?
Well, probably when you first saw it, you'd think job interview, because I've seen a lot of job interviews at Starbucks,
Right.
and people keep coming in, they got
She
15 minutes, and then she starts making out with them. You're like, whoa.
She's kissing all the candidates. I don't
job
get
is
what's
that?
happening.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Moving 92.5.
Whenever you see a guy out at a bar alone hitting on girls, it can go one of two ways. Either he's incredibly creepy and he's the guy at the bar that nobody wants to talk to, or he's very confident and it seems to work for him.
I usually think the first is
Yeah.
normally true.
Definitely
but...
usually the first one.
Okay.
Well, Matt, who's on the phone for a second date today, was the alone guy in a bar.
Oh.
So that leads me to ask the question, Matt, which one are you? Are you incredibly creepy or are you confident? How'd that work?
I don't think it has to be on either side. I think, okay, if I had to pick one, I'd say confident.
Yeah, I bet
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Creepy people always are unaware.
But let me explain, though.
Yeah.
So why were you at a bar alone hitting on chicks?
I just moved to my new apartment. I just got a new job. I got a new place. So I don't have any friends here yet. That doesn't make me creepy. So I thought, let me go out to the bar, check out the scene.
Okay.
So when I go out, I have to make friends there and see how the scene is going. And if I like how a girl is looking, I'm confident in my ability to go talk to her.
All right.
Are you a line dropper, Matt?
I don't think I'm a line dropper. I think I just keep it real.
Okay.
Just a normal conversation, you know.
So you went to the bar alone out of necessity, not because you didn't have anybody who would hang out with you.
When you put it like that, it sounds different.
I read your email, and your email just said, I was at the bar by myself, and then I met this girl. So what's her name?
Her name was Kelly.
Kelly, all right. And how did you meet Kelly?
Well, I saw her at the bar, and first thing I'm attracted to her. I was really attracted to her. You know, she had a nice. I'm not gonna lie. It got my attention, so I went up to her. I introduced myself, and she was really liking me. We had a good deep convo. She seemed like a really down to earth girl, and eventually, you know, things happened, and she came back to my apartment.
Wow, she came back with you that night.
Whoa.
Yeah, she came back with me that night, and you know, some stuff happened. How about that? I'll just leave it at that.
Nice.
Some stuff happened, and I've been trying to get in contact with her. So, you know, when she was leaving, I waited for her with the taxi and everything. Everything was going fine. I even gave her a good night kiss. I thought everything was perfect.
Wait, she didn't spend the night? She just came over for a little while, some things happened, and then she left that night?
Yeah, she left that night. I don't know whether it was my new apartment that scared her.
Oh yeah, those are scary.
Your new apartment that scared her? What do you have in your apartment?
Because just boxes everywhere. I haven't really, settled in yet and made it my home.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
She thinks you're a squatter.
Yeah. Or you're like, I haven't put away all my dungeon toys yet, very scary stuff.
No, it was just I have boxes everywhere, empty beer bottles on the floor because I don't have my garbage yet. So only thing that was up was my TV and the couch, and she noticed, everything else was messy, and I didn't really clean much.
All right, so it looks kind of like you're living in a crack den, sort of.
No, not at all.
Does it smell okay?
It smells good. It smells fine, unless I adjusted to it.
So what did she say when she left?
Well, we were sitting on the couch and kissing, and all of a sudden she backed off and said she has to go to work early. And I didn't know where that came from because we were having such a good time, and I would have loved if she stayed.
Was it late?
It was late. It was about 2 a.m.
Okay.
Now.
That's not too bad. I mean, if you haven't started doing the other stuff yet, you might be like, well, I don't want to be up until like 4 or 5 in the morning when I have to work the next day.
That's true. I wish it got there.
I mean, is there a chance that maybe she sobered up and realized, I don't know, you weren't as good looking as she thought in the bar, or it happens.
Well, I don't like to think of myself as an ugly guy. I think of myself as handsome, so I hope that's not it.
Yeah, and have you tried to get a hold of her since that night?
Yeah, I texted her the next day, actually, just a regular, hey, what's up? And she has not responded to me.
At all?
At all.
And what was the last thing that she said to you?
The last thing she said to me was goodbye.
Okay. Well, I was just wondering if she sounded like she wanted to see you again, or did it feel like, hey, this is kind of like fun that we met and then messed around, but I don't want to have anything to do with you?
She gave me the vibe that she would actually talk to me again. That's what hurts.
So what do you think it is then?
I think it was my apartment. I think I should have cleaned up more. Okay. Maybe that would have helped.
Yeah, but if you just moved apartments, I mean, you'd think she would understand if there's boxes and stuff everywhere.
That's what I thought. I'm not sure. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I really want to know.
And why do you want to get a hold of her so bad? I mean, you see a relationship with this girl, or you just want to finish what you guys started?
I just moved, so I'm just looking for people to hang out with, and I would love to hang out with her. She's my first friend I met at my new
My first friend.
Sweet, Matt.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, and then find out if you get a second date or if you're going to get ditched.
Thank you.
All right, man, hang on. All right, if you're just tuning in for today's second date, let me set the scene for you. Matt is on the phone right now, and Matt went out to a bar all by himself. Ended up finding an innocent girl named Kelly and somehow convinced her to go back to his place. A place that is littered with boxes, beer bottles, a very, very scary place. And while they were making out, doing stuff on the couch, at some point, she must have looked at a clock and realized it was getting late and said she had to leave. Okay, maybe it wasn't as creepy as I made it sound. But Matt is on the phone, and Matt went out to the bars because he just moved into his apartment, wanted to check out the scene around his house, and ended up meeting a girl there. He thinks the reason she's not calling him back is because his place is a mess because he just moved in. Matt, are you ready to call her and see if that is the reason that she's not getting back to you?
Yes, I am.
All right.
And have you cleaned up your place and actually unpacked your boxes so if she does actually want to hang out again, she's not going to run into that mess?
Well, it wasn't as creepy as you just made it sound. It's a little bit better now.
Okay, so you got it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
All right.
For the most part, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can find out why she isn't getting back to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. To Kelly, please.
Speaking.
Hey, Kelly, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Well, somebody recently sent us an email about you, and I wanted to see if you had a few minutes to talk to us.
Someone sent you an email about me?
Yes.
Okay.
We do a segment we do called Second Date or Ditch. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then stop talking to them, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
So someone I dated emailed you. Who was it?
His name is Matt. And I wouldn't say that you guys necessarily dated, but you did meet one evening and go back to his place and mess around a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I met him.
Yeah. Yep, we know that.
We know.
So we talked to Matt a little bit after we got his email, and he told us sort of how you guys met, but he's confused why you're not calling him back. He asked us to get you on the phone and find out. That way he knows if he did something wrong.
So he asked you, or whatever. He reached out to find out.
Yes. And as we tell everybody who does these things, they're fully prepared to hear anything that you have to say.
Really?
I'll tell you what he thinks it is, okay? And then you can tell me if I'm right or wrong. He thinks it's because his place wasn't ready, like, and he had boxes everywhere, and he said that he didn't have his trash set up, so there was beer cans, and so he feels like you might have thought his place was gross.
I mean, well, he did look like kind of extra homeless in there. Like,
So is that it?
I mean, no. I mean, I understand he was moving, you know, but I mean, it was dirty. I get it.
Okay.
But, no.
It sounds like everything was fine, and you guys had chemistry and liked each other.
I mean, we did up until a certain point.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? It sounds like you think something is funny.
I have to know.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay, here we go.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear this.
So we're there at his place, kind of having a little, make-out situation happening, and he just stops, like abruptly just stops. And I'm looking because I'm trying to figure out what happened. Did something fall? Or what's wrong? And he says, "Hold on, I want to make it all nice for you." Huh? And I'm totally confused because I'm like, what, is he going to go make up a bed somewhere? Mm-hmm. No, this guy says, "I want to make it all nice for you," and starts pointing down.
What?
What is? Like he wants to put a bow on it?
What the?
I was like, it was just so weird. And so he just hops up and jogs into the bathroom. And I'm sitting there waiting, so I hear clippers and stuff.
He's manscaping. All right.
Oh my gosh.
So he stopped your makeout session to get up and go trim his area.
The edges.
Yeah.
I guess so. He didn't come out with a new haircut, so I guess so.
What did you say to him when he came out of the bathroom?
I just said, "Oh, look at that. It's late. I got to go to work."
I don't blame you.
That's
do not
interesting.
blame you.
I've never been in the situation where I'm making out with someone and been like, I've been where I'm like, oh man, I'm not the best down there right now, but I've never thought this is the appropriate time for me to stop and then go manscape right now. Yeah, or you keep it quiet.
Here's the thing, though. Not when she's in the waiting room, she's there.
That's true. Did he actually say the words, "Let me make it nice for you," before he did it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I wonder if he's tried that before and it's worked.
Oh, God.
I'd love to ask him that. Kelly, aren't you curious?
No, not really.
That's too bad because he's actually on the other line listening right now.
Are you kidding me?
Wow. That's really why?
I'm sorry. I mean, but that was really weird. I mean, who says that?
It's not that weird. What's wrong with me making sure I'm good for you? I'm looking out for you. I did it for you.
Well, not when I'm standing there ready to go.
I just figured you would appreciate that. I mean, do you like it messy?
In the future, when you're making out with a girl, don't stop her to go get your manscape on.
I normally take care of it, but I've been so busy with moving.
I hate that when I'm busy with other things and then don't have time to manscape. Why not just tough it out at that point and go, all right, this girl, we're going to do stuff. It's not the best right now, but just go ahead and power through.
Jubal, if that's how you think, you obviously don't get many girls.
No, Maybe you're right. I just am all, hey, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
No, I was moving. I didn't even expect to meet a girl, and Kelly shows up just ready to go.
But, I mean, Matt, think about it. If the tables were turned and Kelly said, just wait a minute, and you heard a razor go in and 5 minutes, like...
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what, Matt? I actually really would, too. Honestly, I really would. Yeah, if a girl was like, hang on, I'm going to go take care of some things and I'll be back. As a guy, I would think that would be great.
Yes.
See, that's what I mean. I was just trying to be respectful. Kelly, maybe the timing wasn't the best, but you got to admit, it was a nice gesture. And if you think about it, it's kind of thoughtful.
It really actually is.
It's like flowers, really.
He comes back out, shows her. She's like, oh,
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's in the shape of a heart.
Oh, my God. Oh,
my God. I'm not that talented.
I mean, you guys wanted me to be honest.
Yeah,
so
no.
I just figured I would tell you what happened.
Thank you very much for being honest. It's an amazing story. I would like to ask if you will go on a second date with Matt, though. I will pay for it.
He'll be ready.
Yeah, trust me. Matt, before you go on a date with Kelly, would you be Manscaped before, right, if you knew it was a date?
Everything is done. I manscaped, and my apartment is clean.
Oh, my God.
There you go, Kelly. You heard that. He's all ready to go. His apartment is clean. Everything is clean.
Oh, gross.
Oh, my God. I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but okay.
You'll do it? You'll go out with him again.
I will give him one more chance.
Honestly, I'm excited. I think we have a connection.
Hey, we've already had too much information here, Matt. I don't need to know all that, okay?
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The guy on the phone for a second date update today let his emotions get the best of him on his first date. Mm-hmm. And now I don't even know why he's on the phone to do a second date update. If I were him, I would not want to see this girl again. I actually don't even think I'd want to go in public again.
It's that
but
bad?
regardless, he emailed us and wants to do a second date update. His name is Keith. What's up, Keith?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Oh, my God, Keith, I feel like you should be embarrassed for yourself, but I don't really know why yet.
Yeah.
Your email was crazy, man. I cannot believe what actually happened on your first date. We'll get into that in just a second. But first off, how'd you meet the girl that you want to call today? What's her name?
Allison.
Allison. So how did you meet Allison?
We met through an online dating site.
Okay, that's pretty normal.
I just haven't dated very much, and my friends finally convinced me to start doing some online dating. And I tried a couple of the free online services, and just they were terrible. I had terrible experiences.
Yeah, the free ones are never good.
He sounds like the memory is still haunting him right now.
Oh yeah, PTSD. One girl I met within the first 5 minutes of our date, she asked me how much money I made.
Whoa!
Oh. Do you make a lot of money? I realize it's the first couple minutes we've met, but now I want to know.
Yeah. Having flashbacks. And when I wouldn't tell her, she literally was like, all right, well, this is done. And she left, and it was over.
Wow.
I can't believe you even continued online dating after such a horrible experience.
I know. And then the worst part is it didn't get any better. I met this other girl on a date, and she brought her dog, and I kid you not, she talked to the dog more than she talked to me.
Oh, man.
All right, so you've had a bad run.
Yeah, on these free. So I finally was like, okay, I'm going to sack up. I'm going to pay for a paid service because maybe the quality will be better, So
Right.
Is this the first date that you went on off of that paid site?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this one sounds like it went very well. I mean, at least for you.
Yeah, comparatively speaking, it started out great. Met Allison. We went to brunch.
Oh, that's a fun date.
Yeah, and just from the moment I saw her, instantly I knew there was something there. She was gorgeous. I couldn't believe it.
Okay, and then right off the bat, she didn't ask you how much money you were making, or she didn't have a dog with her, so that's a plus.
She's off to a great start.
But I feel like you've lowered your standards so much compared to the other incidences that you had.
Yeah, I mean, I know my standards had been kind of lowered, but she was like better than I ever would have expected. She was smart, she was cute, she was sweet, and she just seemed normal. She just seemed like a normal person that I had a really great connection with, and it kind of caught me off guard, and I just was like starting to feel like overwhelmed, but in a good way. Like I was swooning, and I just got caught up in the moment, and that's when I think I messed up.
Yeah. Tell everybody what happened, and then explain why you did this.
Okay, just try and understand all the context. So, so we meet, we're hanging out, the date's going great, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And she gets up to go to the bathroom. And at this point, I'm like, my heart is just like overwhelmed, like it's overflowing. I'm like, she's the one. Like she has to be. I know it sounds crazy, but I felt it. And so while she was in the bathroom, I decided to do something crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah. So when she gets back, she sits down and she looks at me and she can kind of tell I have something I want to say. So I look to her and I say, look, I know we just met, but there's something I need to tell you. And she says, okay. And I straight up told her I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, I'm breaking out in hives just even hearing that. And I love love.
Yeah, no, I know. It sounds crazy, even me saying it right now. But I don't know. I just was in the moment. I couldn't help it. It's like I would have regretted it forever if I didn't. I made a ring out of a paper napkin, and I got down on one knee in the restaurant.
And did everybody see this, or was it just you two?
Oh, yeah. People were like applauding. They were smiling.
What did she do?
She, well, I could tell she was shocked. I don't think she saw that coming.
No, I guarantee she didn't.
Did she think that you were joking?
No, I mean, she knew. There's no, like, I was dead serious. She could see it in my face.
How did she react?
She was calm. She didn't, like, freak out, but she's kind of looked at me after everyone quieted down and was nice about it, and she was just kind of like, Keith, this is our first date.
And what did you say to her?
I was like, I know, but I just feel this, and I can't deny it. And she was like, I think I should leave, and then she left.
Yeah, because Keith, you sound crazy. Yeah. I'm just gonna lay it out there.
I mean, I know how I sound.
Did she leave you right there in the restaurant by yourself?
Oh yeah, I finished my eggs Benedict alone.
Who wouldn't have left? You've got a crazy psycho stalker proposing to you within like the first hour of meeting someone.
I mean that kind of thing happens, right? You've seen rom-coms. When you know, you know. And I really thought she felt the same way.
What?
Maybe she did. Maybe, you know what, she ran right out of the restaurant to shop for a wedding dress.
She's been busy planning this whole time, and that's why she can't get back to him.
Yeah, probably.
What did she ever do to make you think that she thought that she should marry you and get engaged right there on your first date?
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. So when we were talking, I like to go to comedy shows, in my spare time, and I told her that, and she wanted to come with me. I've never met a single woman who was excited about.
So that means
the idea of that.
that you ask for her hand in marriage on a first date?
Yeah, well, I guess I read it wrong. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm guessing you haven't talked to her since this date.
No, and I have tried very hard.
Yeah.
I know she's the one. That's the thing. And I should have just waited. I should have played it cool.
Yeah.
I should have held my tongue, but I couldn't.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and see if we can get you guys a second date, and then maybe you can get married after that date, okay?
Oh, that would be amazing.
All right, well, we'll get your second date update right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know what I'm hearing in today's second date update? Wedding bells.
Oh my
That's
God.
right. I feel like this is going to be the first ever second date update that ends with a couple getting married live on the radio over the phone.
Wow.
If you just tuned in, Keith is on the phone. He wants to call Allison. They met online, went out for some brunch. He got a little wrapped up in his emotions and actually proposed to her on their first date. And then she stormed out. He hasn't talked to her since. It's obvious why she's not talking to him because she thinks he's a weirdo who proposed on the first date. But Keith, here's my advice to you, man, before we make this phone call. If you fall off that horse, you get right back on.
Oh.
When we get her on the phone and you talk to her, propose again, Keith. Just keep proposing. She'll eventually say yes.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works, but
I don't know, man. I think you should just go for it one more time.
Keith, what's your plan here? Apologize?
I mean, I've already apologized so many times on her voicemail and through text message, so I think she understands I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just want a chance to explain.
All right, here we go. I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
Look, before you call her, if you guys can have my back on this, I need all the help I can get.
Yeah,
So,
you really do in this second date update. I'm not going to lie to you. You need all the help you can get, okay?
please.
I'm dialing her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Allison.
Yes, this is Allison.
Allison, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Who's this again? I'm sorry, I'm not...
This is Jubal. I host the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm not sure what that is.
Well, it's a radio show. It's pretty much the only explanation I can give you there is a little bit of talking, a lot of crappy music, and we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. I'm assuming you've never heard of that either.
Not familiar with it.
You went out on a date recently with a guy named Keith.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Keith told us about your date.
Oh, really? What do you know? Do you know that he proposed to me?
We do. Yeah, he told us all about that. He says that he feels bad, but he also wanted to get you on the phone and tell you that he liked you a lot and wanted to see you again.
Really?
Let me ask you a question, okay? How did you feel when he proposed to you on your first date?
I thought it was really weird.
I feel like that's an understatement.
Definitely.
Has that ever happened to you before?
No, definitely not.
Was it scary, creepy, a little bit of both?
It was crazy. I mean, when you picture getting proposed to when you're young, a little girl, you don't exactly picture it happening on the first date at brunch.
You don't?
No.
Weird. Okay.
So,
yeah, he told us all about your date, and he said that he feels really bad, and he's tried to apologize to you, and he just wanted to be able to talk to you again to see if you'd go out with him.
I mean, he should feel bad. What was I supposed to do?
Say yes and marry the guy?
so
Right.
dumb. Was there any part of you that thought well, it's romantic?
No, I was completely shocked. It was one of those things where you just pause. It took me about 3 minutes to even get a reaction, and I didn't even know what to think.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that the reason you aren't calling him back for a second date is because of the wedding proposal. Was there anything else?
Does there need to be another reason?
I don't think so. That's enough of an explanation. You know, Keith did talk to us, and he doesn't sound like a weird guy. He just says he got caught up in the moment, and he was super excited because you're like the best girl he's gone out on a date with ever, and he handled it the wrong way.
That's sweet that he says that, but I mean, we were vibing, we got along, we had, a good connection at first, and I felt the spark, but when he broke into tears and started proposing, I thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
Switches it up a little.
Yeah, it changes things a little bit, changes your whole vibe.
Yeah.
Allison, I do need to let you know that Keith is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Hey, Allison.
Oh, my God. What do you want?
I just want a chance to explain myself. I told you I'm sorry. I know that what I did was crazy. I know it was insane. I got caught up in the moment. I'm an emotional person, and I don't have a good excuse. I just got caught up in the moment.
It's not the 1920s. I mean, you don't just meet somebody and marry them off in the afternoon.
Yeah, no, you're right. I get that. But can you honestly say you weren't, feeling anything? I can't be the only one who was feeling something.
No, I was. I mean, I liked you at first, and you seemed normal, and I definitely felt a connection. But when you broke into tears and proposed, I just thought you were crazy.
Okay, That makes sense. That's totally fair. I'm not crazy. I've had some terrible experiences dating in the past, and like you were so cool and normal, and I just felt it, and I got lost in that moment. I got caught up in it.
I feel like if that's the kind of guy you are, then who knows what other reckless decisions you'll make down the line.
Oh, no.
Dude, red flag is what she's saying.
I understand. Yeah, I get it. I understand how that could be a red flag or how I could seem crazy and unstable. I'm not like you want to call my friends, and I have people who will vouch for me. Just
You want to supply references to Allison?
I will. I think this is important. I don't want to lose this potential relationship just because I messed up on the first date.
I mean, it's a shame because I liked him too. I'm just not looking to get married tomorrow. I'd like to date someone for a little while before we talk about marriage.
So you did like him, though, before?
Yeah, I did.
Well, then why don't you give it one more shot and go out on another date? Would you like to go out on a second date with Keith? We will pay for it.
Allison, before you answer, I need you to know I did watch a couple rom-coms on Netflix the week before we went out, so I was in an emotional place already.
Blame it on the rom-coms. I love it.
It's like Katherine Heigl just gets to his heart, man.
Allison, will you go out with Keith again?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. This whole thing is just so weird.
You cannot blame her, you guys.
Allison, the only thing I'm proposing right now is a second date. I just want to do this the right way and forget about the first date and just move forward. That's all I'm asking.
Allison, can you forget about the wedding proposal on your first date and go out with Keith one more time? I know that's a lot to ask, but do you think you can do it?
It is. If you guys think it's a good idea.
I do. I think it's a great idea. At least see one more time how he handles himself. I mean, he's not totally crazy.
See, right there. You said he's totally crazy. I'm going to change my mind again. I'm going to go back.
I said he's not totally crazy.
Yeah, but
he just got a little worked up, you know?
You're saying partially crazy, though.
Everybody's partially crazy. And you can't find somebody that's fully sane.
Yeah, no, I just can't. I'm sorry, I can't.
No? Oh, man. All right.
Come on.
What happened? We were there, and then
I don't know, man. I'm sorry. What did we learn? What have we learned, though? Okay, this is all about learning. What did we learn from today's second date update?
that love isn't real.
No.
That's so sad.
We've learned
Keith.
that, but we've also learned no rom-coms before your next date, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
When you're single and you're looking to find a hot, steamy romance,
Okay.
there's a few places where it's basically guaranteed to happen. Any type of wedding.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Pretty good.
Also, a booze-friendly off-leash dog park.
What?
Who's friendly?
I haven't been to a drunken dog park,
Dude, that
but
sounds
okay.
so fun.
Highly
Drunken-
recommend.
Playing with dogs, too?
And of course, a children's backyard birthday party.
What?
Oh, yes.
What is wrong with you?
Let me tell you, Brooke, that kiddie pool turns into an R-rated splash zone by sundown. And
Please tell me you're hitting on other parents, please.
Well, it's where one of our listeners, Eddie, met his love interest recently.
Oh, great, Eddie.
Eddie, you know all about that kiddie pool, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Eddie, you sound like a perv. Look, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much. Just wanted to call about a date.
Okay.
Just perusing those children's parties, looking for single mommies ready to hunt. Yeah,
Okay,
he
he's
knows.
into it. Yeah, all right.
Any
All right.
So, Eddie, tell us about the woman that I hope you're going to have us call today. What's her name?
Adult woman,
Yeah.
fully grown.
The adult woman is Beth.
All right.
Okay.
And how'd you meet Beth? I mean, I guess you're at a children's party. I hope you have a child or you're just randomly showing up to parties. Where are we at?
It was at my nephew's party. It was my nephew's 7th birthday party.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Cute
good.
age.
And who was Beth at this party?
She was like the sister of one of the moms at the party.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone there did have kids. You know, it was like Beth and I were like basically the only two people there that didn't have kids.
Okay. So she had no other option but to hang out with you.
Lucky her.
Yeah. Like the guy dressed up as SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Right.
Entertainment.
So tell us a little bit more about Beth.
So, yeah, she was just there kind of, I guess she just didn't have anything going on that day. She was hanging out with her sister. Her sister as a kid went to the party. So we were just kind of chatting, and we actually bonded over how much we don't really like kids.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
The irony.
That's pretty funny.
Single people like to do that.
You talk about what's around you when you're getting to know somebody.
Yeah. Did you play Which Kid's the Worst?
Which kid's the ugliest?
Yes. Oh, didn't say ugly, Jose.
Yeah.
Well, that's a fun game.
Okay.
Do it with adults.
It's like that game, Marry, Sleep With, or Kill.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't really do it. There must be a child-friendly version of that game. Like adopt, abandon.
Oh, I like it.
That's a fun game. It's
There's only
child-friendly.
one positive there, and that's the adopt one.
Play with your kids.
Yeah, which one, Brooke? But anyway, we get it. You were having fun, enjoying the fact that you were both single and kid-free.
Yeah, so we were just kind of hanging out, and we kind of drifted away from the party a little. It was just the two of us, and I don't know, I thought we were getting along. We exchanged numbers.
So what'd you guys do for your date?
Well, you know, we texted for a while, and then we set up a date to go out to dinner.
Good.
Okay. Was this an adult restaurant that you went to, or did you hit up Chuck E. Cheese?
You know, I couldn't get a table at Chuck E. Cheese, so we went to an adult restaurant.
Oh, okay.
Tough to get reservations.
You do have to know somebody.
Yeah.
I know the guy who runs the ball pit.
Yeah.
How did dinner go?
You know, it was weird. The waiter was just really, really bad.
Oh.
The dinner itself was fine, but, like, the whole experience was marred by this awful waiter.
Oh,
What did he do that was so bad?
Oh, I mean, like, some of it was just kind of typical bad waiter stuff. Like, he forgot to bring our appetizer out before he brought out our entrees. But the weirdest one for me was Beth's fork was, like, dirty. It hadn't been cleaned. She asked him for a new fork, and then he just straight up left with the fork, didn't say anything, and then just brought back the same dirty fork.
Oh, man, he's
wow.
distracted, dude.
That sucks because it can really ruin your romantic dining experience if the waiter's being careless.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes people have bad days or whatever, and I get it, but it's like at a certain point, it has to be clean. Like, it has to be hygienic.
Was there any positives of the night between you two? I mean, not including the waiter?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, again, we were kind of bonding over something we didn't like, which in this case was the waiter.
You guys are like miserable but loving it.
It's nice to have that common thread between you two.
And like, after he brought our food, he was like, "Can I get anything else for you?" And she was like, "A different waiter would be nice."
Ooh.
Did you like that, or did you think it was too far?
I mean, I thought it was kind of brave and cool.
Oh my God, it turned you on, didn't it?
Wow.
I'm not going to say it didn't turn me on.
Okay. Eddie likes a little bit of abuse in his life. So, how did dinner end?
You know, we ate our food. It was fine. I paid for the check. I didn't try to, like, sleep with her or, like, make out with her or anything. We had a hug.
Okay.
And
That's good.
Well, but some women like when you try and kiss them and sleep with them. That's sometimes the goal.
She could have invited me up, you know? Like, if she wanted something, she could have been like, "Come up for a drink." And she didn't, so I read the room.
Okay.
Have you gotten any indication from her, why she's not interested?
No, after that date, she hasn't really been in contact with me. I've tried to talk to her, but it's weird. I'm getting ghosted, and I don't know why.
I'm just going to say, though, real quick, like, it'd be really bad if she ended up dating that waiter.
What?
If that's what it turns out to be.
Oh, yeah.
She hated the waiter.
No, she's
I
like,
know,
he's bad.
but she obviously enjoys the negative energy with the children and with the waiter. Maybe she feeds off of it. We'll find out.
I need to date her then, because I'm bad at so much stuff.
Yeah.
I got a shot.
You guys are awful. Don't even put that stuff in my head.
All right. We'll find out in just a second, okay? Hold on, man. All right, if you're just tuning in for part 2 of the second date update, we're on the phone with Eddie. And Eddie called us about a woman named Beth after she's not returning his calls after their date. And these two lovebirds bonded over hate. All the things that most people hate, they also hate. Kids, waiters, hooking up. They hate hooking up. Otherwise, they would have done it.
Totally.
Who hates hooking up?
No.
Eddie does.
Eddie.
But you know what? He's hoping to reconnect with Beth and maybe get some answers when we call her here in just a moment.
I just want to say I don't hate hooking up.
Oh, okay. It's just not your favorite.
I mean, Eddie, when we recap that, do you think that there's any chance that maybe you concentrated too much on like the negative aspects of your date, of the waiter screwing up? Maybe you harped on it too long?
I mean, it's possible, but that's kind of her vibe. That's kind of why I like her so much.
Yeah. I know, but maybe you're stealing her thing,
It's only room for one negative person.
Yeah, exactly.
And she hates that about you, which is why she also loves you.
Yeah, maybe that's why she hasn't texted me back. She had too good of a time. And she's like,
that's it. What is this feeling?
I think we're on to something, but let's give Beth a call and find out for sure. You ready to do this, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Beth?
This is Beth.
Hi, Beth. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I was hoping you have a...
Hi.
I get that a lot. I was hoping you have a second to talk with us.
What's this about?
Well, on our show, we do a segment called a second date update, and that's where if you go out with someone and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show, and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, you putting it together yet, Beth?
Maybe.
So we had a guy recently email us about you, and his name is Eddie.
Okay.
Okay, we remember Eddie.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Eddie.
Well, Eddie reached out to us because he had a really good time on his date with you at the restaurant, but afterwards, you're kind of blowing him off, and he doesn't understand why.
Yeah, I'm just not sure if I should call him back or not. I'm still kind of thinking about it. Like, it's only been a few days, so I haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay. So there's still a chance that you were going to call him back.
Yeah, there's a chance, but I don't know.
Not a good chance.
Okay.
What's the problem? Like, what's causing you to think about it so hard?
Well, I mean, I'm not totally against it, but there is just something about the date that's still bothering me.
Well, he told us that you had a bad experience with your waiter. Does that play into it at all?
No, that was funny, actually.
Oh, my God. I have to say, you are brutal. He's told us what you said to the waiter at the end.
I mean, I was just saying the truth. Like, I've been a waiter before, and he was the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Eddie appreciated that you said that comment. He thought it was hilarious.
She's still laughing. The server's still crying somewhere, but it's fine.
She goes back to that restaurant and trolls him every single day just to rub it in.
You still suck.
But no, seriously, Eddie wants to know what's the deal? Like, how come you're taking so long to decide?
I mean, you do sound like a pretty brutally honest person.
I mean, I pride myself on being honest, yeah. Like,
Okay.
I think that's a positive trait.
So what would you tell Eddie?
Well, okay, so we were driving, he was driving, and it just kept bothering me because as we're driving, we're on these, like, suburban streets, like, no one is around, and he keeps using his turn signal, which I don't understand why he was doing it, like, the point is to, like, communicate to other drivers, and no one was there, so I brought it up to him, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you really love using that turn signal, huh? And he laughed it off, like he was a good sport. And then later, he used it again to pull out of the driveway with no one there. So I was like, oh, I don't know. That bugged me. I always thought that, like, morons did that.
Whoa, hold on a second. Morons?
Slow down.
Wait, Eddie.
I was just going to come to your defense about how it was probably just habit.
Eddie, you ruined it.
Yeah, it is just habit.
So,
Calm down.
Beth, hold on. We forgot to tell you that Eddie was on the other line listening. He jumped in a little bit early before we could really dive into this, but he's there.
Right here. The moron's here.
Okay.
Oh,
Eddie.
Eddie, why are you so upset? All she said was that you used your turn signal too much.
Yeah, she was saying only morons use their turn signal. She was referring to me.
Yeah, she didn't
Okay.
know
All
you
right.
were listening.
Yeah, I said morons because only morons do that when no one's around. I didn't say morons use turn signals.
Oh, what? Are we not fighting?
Now we're splitting hairs.
Hold on.
I cannot believe that you have not gotten back to me because I'm a safer driver than you.
Okay, all right. Chill out, dude.
Oh, my
Is this,
God.
Do you always act this stupid, or is today, like...
Okay, now that's a
Stupid?
direct one.
I mean,
I'm stupid. Oh, God. Try making conversation with you at dinner.
What? Why are you guys just suddenly attacking each other? What happened? All Beth said was like there was a weird red flag in a habit that you had. I don't think she was attacking your character.
It's just traffic rules. You do it all the time so that when there is traffic, you do it without thinking about it.
He's right. I always do it.
I mean, that doesn't bode well if Jose is always doing it, though.
When I hear safe, I hear boring.
I know.
Alexa says boring.
Okay, no. Wait. He said something about trying to have conversation with me. I saw the wheels spinning in his head, but the hamster looked dead, so...
I don't know why it took getting you on the radio to be honest with me about that you didn't like me. You're so honest about everything else. I don't see what the problem is now. Like, oh my God.
Okay, listen, if you were with me right now, you would see my eyes rolling. That's all I'm doing with this track.
Oh, you keep rolling your eyes. Keep rolling your eyes. Maybe you'll find a brain back there.
Oh, this escalated so fast.
Fight.
No, don't encourage
Alexis, what happened? I mean, it's just like two people bond over hating kids, and then suddenly they hate each other. I don't get where we...
I've heard of love fests on our show, but this is our first hate fest, I think, for sure.
Are you guys enjoying this, or are you actually angry?
I'm just thinking of all the other times that we were in the car together. Are you mad that I let a pedestrian have the right of way, or should I just run him over? Would that have turned you on?
Honestly, you know what? No. Honestly, go yourself, loser. I don't need this.
Oh my God. Okay.
She said
Oh, you know what? Here's one for the road. You should call Mattel because you're so fake, Barbies. Oh, Barbie's jealous now.
Okay,
You know what? Eddie, you should have quit while you were ahead on that.
That didn't hit very well.
As much as I want this conversation to continue so we could listen forever, I do need to stop down and ask real quick if the two of you would like to continue insulting each other in person, and we'll pay for that.
Ken, would you like to go out with Barbie?
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me.
Oh,
now he's burning us because we don't have enough money.
How do you know we were broke?
Yeah. Good one, Eddie.
I feel like you two are too similar to go out.
But Beth, I do need to ask for legal purposes. Would you like to go out on another date with Eddie?
That's a hard no. But what I am going to do after this phone call is I'm going to buy a cute little cactus, then name it after Eddie because you're a prick.
Oh! She's got zingers.
Dude, don't come at her, Eddie.
Yes.
Oh, do me next.
Beth, you're like a cloud. Because when the clouds disappear, it becomes a beautiful day. You're a cloud.
Oh, no.
Wow.
All right.
No.
Oh, bro, she's terrible.
Yeah. If you're looking to insult somebody, maybe don't go with "you're a cloud."
You know what? Good. All of you.
Moving 92.5.
H.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
There are lots of different ways that people deal with being nervous before a date. Sometimes maybe they'll just take a few deep breaths and try to calm themselves. Sometimes they'll take a big drink of urine.
What?
Sometimes they'll take a big drink of somebody else's urine.
Ew, no.
It's really all about drinking urine if you want to calm your nerves before a big date.
Are you
But
being...
apparently Craig, who's on the phone right now for a second date update, didn't drink any urine before his date.
Oh, thank God.
But he does think that his nerves got the best of him, and that's why he's not getting a call back. What's up, Craig?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, you sound like a real nervous guy, Craig.
Yeah, you sound like a pee drinker to me.
I'm being sarcastic. Yeah.
No, I didn't drink any pee this time, I promise.
Yeah. Maybe that's the issue. And you
think
just
you
learned
wanted
something. You got to drink some pee before you go on a date, and it'll help you out. Before we get into why you think your date went wrong, tell us about who you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name is Maya.
Maya. All right. And where did you meet Maya?
On a dating site.
Okay.
Why were you so nervous to meet her in person?
I was really nervous because she was really hot.
Okay, well, that's simple.
I mean, you meet somebody online, that's pretty much all you have to go on, is like what they say their interests are, and then are they hot or not. So,
yeah, I just want to add that I really think she was out of my league, too.
Okay.
Oh, that hot.
I kind of guessed that when you said you were super nervous. Usually, if you're also on the same level, you're not going to be that scared.
Right. So, obviously being surprised she actually went on the date with me, we ended up going to a restaurant, and, well, I actually ended up going half an hour early.
Why so early?
Nerve.
I can hear your nerves while you're speaking right now.
Oh.
You went there early because you didn't want to be late?
Yeah, I just wanted to set up, kind of shop, and kind of make the nerves go away, but that didn't really happen. I ended up ordering a bottle of champagne.
Oh, gosh.
Thinking it would be, like, cute that I'm celebrating our date.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Did you drink it all to yourself in that half an hour that you had?
My plan was to split the bottle with her, but while I was waiting, I kind of had one glass, and then I had another one, and then by the time she came, I had half the bottle.
Okay. So that's what you meant by your nerves. You were trying to calm them with alcohol.
Yeah, and it did calm them because I was feeling kind of good.
Yeah, I bet. I bet you were nice and calm after a half bottle of champagne.
Yeah, so I obviously asked her if she wanted any champagne, and then she said she doesn't drink champagne.
Oh, so then you had to finish the whole bottle because you don't want to waste any money.
Yeah.
I did that, and she ordered her wine, and I did drink the rest of it.
So wait, did she have one glass and you had one bottle?
I think she might have had maybe a second cup, but I don't think she ever finished it.
And it's good when you don't know for sure, when you were sober enough where you can't remember details. Did she know that you were drunk?
I don't know. I think because I was laughing a lot, I do remember that. But I do remember one weird thing, which was asking her to go grocery shopping with me.
What?
Like after your date?
Like for you or with you?
Not for like money or anything. I just wanted her take on the food because it looked like she ate really healthy.
Okay, yeah, I'm picturing you now, drunk, just being like, wow, you look like you eat healthy. You think we can go to the grocery store after this and maybe you can pick out stuff with me?
Make me pretty.
Make me pretty.
Yeah, it seemed like a cluster, you know. Just like kind of, the date didn't go well.
Okay, so how did it end?
It ended where she ordered an Uber, and I was out there with her trying to be the gentleman.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, after having so much alcohol and water and stuff, I ended up having to go to the bathroom. And I'm pretty sure like they were already kind of closed, and I ended up peeing on the side of the building.
Okay.
Ooh.
Classic.
All right. Then the Uber comes. There's my date. All right.
Yeah. No hug. She just left.
Okay.
You blew it.
Yeah, you definitely did blow it with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
I don't think any of that would have really happened if I didn't drink half the bottle, or the whole bottle by the end of the night. But I just really wanted to impress her, and I'm calling you guys because I just want like another date with her, and I just don't want to order the bottle.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have said that.
Have you heard from her at all? Have you had a chance to apologize?
I kind of sent like not a weird text where I kind of said, you know, I had fun and I'm sorry if I got a little tipsy and I just would love to see you again. And then she just never replied to that.
Okay.
All right, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and explain that you were hammered and you want a second date, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it right after this. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Craig?
Yes.
Hey, just making sure while you were waiting to do the second part of today's second date update, you didn't drink any champagne, did you?
I didn't. I thought about it.
Yeah, you might want a bottle or two before we get started. It seemed to help you last time. If you're just joining us, Craig is on the phone and he wants to call a girl named Maya. They met online and ended up going out to dinner for a date, but he got a little nervous, arrived at the restaurant early, and ended up drinking a half a bottle of champagne before she even got there. And then she showed up and he found out she doesn't drink champagne, so he drank the rest of the bottle and probably some more liquor then too. And he doesn't remember most of the night. He does remember that she left in an Uber after he peed on the wall outside, and that she's not returning any of his phone calls.
I know. I would just say when you tell her how nervous you were, just make sure you throw in a lot of compliments because this is going to be a hard one to come back from.
Okay. I'll try.
All right. And if you need a drink to help you do it, go ahead and grab one. It'll be a minute.
No, stay
All
sober.
Right. I'm dialing her phone number right now. Here we go.
Oh, no.
Hello?
I got to speak to Maya, please.
This is she?
Hey, Maya, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
You said you're who again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
We got an email about you from one of our listeners.
Oh. Okay. What did they say?
Well, they said that you're pretty cool.
Okay.
That was it.
That's it. That's all they said. And so I just want to tell you you're cool, Maya, and then we'll talk to you later. Have a good day, okay?
Oh, that's weird.
Maya, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what went wrong. And recently we got an email about you from a dude named Craig.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you remember Craig.
Yeah, and so Craig told us about your date.
Did he?
Yeah, he said that you left and didn't seem like you wanted to see him again. And he also tried to reach out to you, and you haven't gotten back to him. So he's pretty sure he screwed it up.
Yeah.
And would like a second chance.
Well, definitely right about screwing it up. I mean, that date was a freaking show.
Yeah, he told us how he got drunk. Like he said he was nervous and drank pretty much a whole bottle of champagne before you even showed up, and then just got drunker and drunker as the night went on.
Yeah. Have you ever hung out with somebody who had a bottle of champagne in like an hour?
I have. They're usually not very fun unless you're on the same level.
Yeah. It was pretty horrifying, I have to say.
Honestly, I'm impressed that you even stuck around. Like, at that point, I would have felt like, you're wasting my time, I'm leaving.
Well, the thing was, like, he was so nice and cute, and we even talked on the phone before we met. He just sounded like a sweet, down-to-earth guy, and so I was pretty shocked, actually, when I showed up, and he was, like, lit already. I'm like, what? Did you, like, go out with somebody before I got here? But then I realized he had a bottle of champagne at the table, and half of it was gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah, he admits that he screwed up. He knows that he got a little too drunk, and that's why he wanted us to call you to see if that's the reason you're not getting back to him.
I mean, that's, like, a big part of it, but he is a total mess. I'm just, like, not interested in getting involved in all that drama he's got going on right now.
What kind of drama?
Oh, so I guess he didn't tell you the whole story.
I don't think he knows the whole story. I think that's the problem.
He
got too drunk.
Sure,
He pretty much just told us that he could remember bits and pieces, and then he remembers you getting in an Uber after he peed on a wall and leaving.
Oh, yeah, that part was great. So I would say 15 or 20 minutes into the date, I'm even embarrassed that I stayed a whole hour, but very shortly after I got there, someone called him, and he took the call while I'm sitting there at the table. He didn't even leave and go outside. He just stayed at the table and talked to the person. And I was like, okay, well, I guess he's just trying to, like, not be sketchy. Like, it's not some girl calling him. Except it was.
What?
He started arguing with somebody on the phone. He was yelling at them to, like, calm down. And then he hung up and slammed down the phone. And I was like, already shocked. I thought it was so rude.
What could you tell what they were arguing about?
I couldn't get the whole story, so I was just like, is everything okay? And he was just like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, it's just really stressful right now. I'm getting married in 3 weeks.
What?
Oh, my God.
Wait, hold up. Getting married?
Yeah.
That will throw a wrench into things if you're on a date and you're getting married in 3 weeks.
That can't be right.
Did he explain himself?
He's like, oh, no, it's not what you think. He's all drunk and slurring, and he's like, it's not a real fiancé. And I'm like, is it like a blow-up doll? Like, what?
Yeah. Did you just get in an argument with a blow-up doll? That's a good question.
And he was like, no, it's this, my friend is trying to live in the U.S. and trying to get her a visa.
Oh, okay.
So he's marrying to try to get someone to be able to stay here.
But still, that's a little bit of baggage.
That's a lot to deal with if you're going out on a date with someone and they're getting married for any reason. It's kind of weird.
Did you believe him?
Yeah, I think he was too drunk to lie at that point.
Okay. It is weird that they're, like, fighting with each other. Even if that was the case, there's some emotions involved if you're yelling at the person and slamming the phone down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know, like, all the details, and it was kind of hard to understand what he was saying. So it was just, like, a lot of emotions. And then he's like, yeah, you know, we live together, but, like, don't worry, it's just for financial reasons. And
I
was like, okay, that's not convenient for dating.
Not at all, yeah.
And I don't know if I even still believe him. You don't think that he's in a romantic relationship with this person at all?
Well, apparently she paid him like $10,000, so it does sound financial.
You got all the details on it.
Wow.
Not a bad way to
Yeah.
make 10 grand.
He has no filter, apparently, when he's drunk.
Give him a couple drinks.
I wonder if he remembers even telling you, because like he didn't bring it up to us. He said the only awkward thing he could remember was asking you to go grocery shopping with him.
Oh my God, yeah. I said that I love grocery stores. I could spend hours in them, and he was like, "Will you come with me to the store?"
My wife never shops with me. Maybe you will.
My wife.
Maya, I'm interested to know if he remembers, and I want to ask him about it, because Craig's on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Maya.
What?
You weren't replying to me, so I just kind of thought...
Yeah, she knows all that, Craig. I think the biggest issue is, are you married?
I'm not... I mean, I just want to say, first of all, that the only reason all of that happened was because I was nervous, and I thought you were really pretty, and that's why we're having this conversation. I promise you that if I never drank, we would be having a completely different conversation right now probably about how exclusive we're about to be.
Oh,
Craig, I don't care about the drinking. Let's remember you are getting married in 3 weeks. That's the ultimate deal breaker. End of story.
The wife thing that I'm telling you, it's just a good financial move on my part. I don't even remember that I had that call. I don't even understand how long that call... How did you even know all of this?
I know it because you drunkenly admitted everything while you were sitting there at the dinner table.
Well, I'd say don't worry about it. It's not as big a deal as you think it is.
Oh, my
Dude,
God.
you're getting married. That means that you and I, if this went somewhere, would not be able to get married.
No, but you see, Gabriella doesn't really care about that. She doesn't care who I see.
Okay, Craig, well, guess what? Maya cares.
Craig, I mean, how could you not have known that this was the reason you weren't getting a call back?
But it's not a real marriage. It doesn't really count. You should just pretend like it's not happening.
Yeah, just pretend like he doesn't have a wife who paid him to marry her.
Craig, you know what else is not happening? Me and you.
Come on, Maya, are you sure about that? Because Craig would love to go on a second date with you.
Never been sure about anything in my life.
What about...
I won't drink anything, I promise. It'll be totally different, like I said.
I don't think the drinking is the issue, though, Craig. I don't think you're getting it.
I don't understand. What, it's still about the marriage thing?
Yes! I don't want to date a married man.
Maya, I think you're focusing on the wrong things. Like, look at the lengths I'm going to make another woman happy. Doesn't that show you that I'm just like the perfect man?
She's paying you.
I mean, what do I have to do to show you that I'm a good guy? Do you want to call Gabrielle? Do you want to meet her? Maybe we go out together and we meet.
Oh, there you go. Go out on a date with all of them, Maya. That way you can see that it's an arranged marriage and they don't actually love each other, and then you and Craig can live happily ever after, yeah? No?
Yep. This is getting better and better.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, that guy's probably going to go to jail, so... It's good that she didn't get a second date, because he's probably not going to be able to date while in prison. Talking about today's second date update, if you missed it, this dude Craig wanted to call a girl named Maya. He actually drank half a bottle of champagne before his date even started and doesn't remember most of the night. When we called her, she said yes, he was very, very drunk. And he even took out his phone in the middle of dinner and argued with somebody on the other line. Finally, he admitted that he was stressed right now because he's getting married in a couple weeks.
Yep.
Which is a big thing to drop while you're on a date.
Weird, yeah.
He tried to explain. He said he's doing it to help a girl get her visa, and they're paying him $10,000 to do it. So It's not a real marriage. She should go out with him again. Shockingly, she decided that she didn't want to date a married guy and turned him down. No second date there.
I love the text that says, so what I got was that peeing on the side of the building, okay, as long as you're not engaged. Right? Is that the
Pretty much,
lesson?
I think so.
Yeah.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Need LASIK? Trust the experienced team at the LASIK Center at Evergreen Eye Center. No glasses, no contacts, no limits. What will you do? LASIK at evergreen.com.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
It's been a while since we got an email for a second date update where somebody says they found the one on their first date. And Justin is on the phone right now. He says that the girl he went out with is the one.
Wow.
And he never wants her to escape his firm grasp.
Okay, now it gets creepy.
He wants to grab her and make sure she always stays in his life and that the one won't slip away. Hey, Justin, before we start this second date update, you don't have the one chained up in your basement, do you?
No.
Okay,
good.
creepy laugher. All right.
Because I won't be involved in that again. All right?
That should be a hard no, not a laugh no.
Your email did say, though, that you think this woman is the one. Before we get into all that, where did you meet her?
I met her through some friends of ours. It was kind of like an old high school buddy set me up with her, and I haven't really hung out with a whole lot of girls, and I was really eager to go on a date.
Like ever? You never hung out with girls like ever?
I think he means dates.
Yeah. I haven't dated in a long time. I've definitely hung out with girls, but it's been a while, so I just did a blind date, and I mean, I thought she was the one. I still think she might be the one.
Have you ever felt that way about someone before?
No, never. I mean, I've always been, pretty stingy, and I'm definitely not going to settle. And I think that no matter what, I've got to find a way to marry this girl. She's perfect.
Whoa.
Okay.
These stories either end up really romantic if the girl reciprocates those feelings, or you end up looking like crazy.
Well, I'm crazy in love, so.
All right.
Nice spin.
Beyonce. Well, tell us what you did for your date.
Yeah, well, before we even went out on the date, I just really wanted to show her the kind of guy I am. So I sent her a bunch of flowers to her work. And I actually went and got one of each kind of flower because I wasn't sure which one was her favorite. So,
like every flower?
It's just a bouquet of millions.
Yeah.
Almost, I mean, one of each of the ones that I could buy individually, it was like $200 worth of flowers.
Damn. All right.
Wait, hold up. This is for a person you've never even met?
I mean, I wanted to start strong.
Real strong.
What did she, had you guys talked on the phone even?
Just basic texting, like to set up the date. That's it.
Okay. So you already are showing her that you're really into her.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted everything to go perfect in case she was that special, and turned out that I was right. And I wrote her a note that said, hey, I don't know which is your favorite flower, so maybe when we meet, you can let me know which one you like the best.
And she texted you back and said she had allergies, and now she's in the hospital for a week because of all those flowers.
What'd she say to the huge $200 bouquet?
She said, wow, this is a lot. And she said thanks, but I think maybe it was a little much, but
yeah,
I don't know. At least she knows I'm serious.
Oh my God, what'd you do on the date then? If you started with that,
in my mind, the perfect date. It was any girl's dream. We met for a winery tour.
Whoa.
Man, okay, so you're going all out. How was the wine tour? Not just like, was it interesting? I mean, how was it with her?
Yeah.
I'm sure it was kind of cool.
Tell me about this infidel.
Yeah.
It was really good. I mean, I was a little nervous when they were telling us to spit out the wine after we tasted. I mean, I knew that was what you're supposed to do, but I ended up drinking most of it, and so I got a little drunk.
Nice.
You can get wasted on the
that's
wine
all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Did she get drunk too?
I think a little bit, but I think I was definitely more drunk, but I don't think she could tell.
Okay, as long as you had a driver, you're good. And did you guys go to dinner after that?
No, we just did the winery tour. Then it was pretty early still, so I asked her if she wanted to come back to my place, and I already had some more wine and cheese and snacks set up on my rooftop.
Dang,
Wait,
bro.
you had a rooftop picnic already planned?
Yeah. So I had that set up. I set that up that morning.
Dude,
Whoa,
you
okay.
what if you had met this girl and you hated her?
I guess, if she wasn't, if we weren't meshing and I didn't really like her, I could have just not invited her back and could have just had the wine myself.
Yeah. Spend time with somebody you like, you know? But obviously it did go well, and you guys went back there. And how did that whole thing play out? Did you get a kiss or more?
Oh, my
or
gosh.
less?
I mean, yeah, she
Or
was
in the middle somewhere? Or...
She was,
what I'm asking is,
like,
did you get any action,
Oh my
Justin?
God, he's trying to tell
Action.
you.
I didn't want to. Again, I wanted to show her I was serious, and I mean, she was just a striking girl, like just gorgeous, and I've never been that close, felt that close to a woman in my life. Maybe my mom, but other than that, probably no one.
Okay.
Let's never compare romantic things and then throw in your mom during that.
That's what she told me to to just not bring up my mom, but I'm really close with my mom.
Wait, did you bring up your mom a bunch while you guys were having wine at your place?
Well, with the blanket we were sitting on, my mom had quilted it, and so I was telling her about that, but then I stopped and I asked her if she wanted to kiss, and she did.
She said yes.
That worked?
Yeah, and we hung out for a while, and we looked at the stars, and then it got kind of cold, so I just called her a cab home, and so I thought it was perfect. I mean, I was just reeling, I thought this is the girl. I was thinking about our wedding, and
whoa, dude.
All right, so
she never called me back.
How many times have you called her?
A lot more than I want to count,
Oh, no.
Okay, so you've called her a bunch, and has she responded to anything?
No, it's been 5 days, and I hope she's okay. I haven't gotten anything.
You have any idea why?
I mean, I hope that maybe she lost her phone.
Yeah.
Okay, well, keep hoping, because I don't think that happened.
I don't know. Maybe she wasn't digging it, but I thought she was.
All right, well, she did kiss you, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good kiss.
Nice. Okay, well, I'm going to play a song, and then we'll come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Justin is on the phone, and Justin says the girl he went out with is the one.
Aww.
Except technically, I think she's number 3. Because the pool's not very large for Justin. He said that he's only been out with 2 other women before this. So, Justin, how can you be sure that number 3 is the one?
Well, I think you just know, when you know, it's, I mean, she was just out of this world. She was like a glowing swan when I saw her. I was just went numb.
Okay. I think, you know what? Anybody that I've ever talked to that is currently with the one has said the same thing.
Yeah, glowing swan.
Glowing, you said glowing? I think you said growing swan.
No.
Anyway, they always refer to him as a swan, so
Yeah.
I think you're right, Justin. Hopefully we can get her on the phone and find out why she's not calling you back, though.
Yeah, I just need to speak with her, whatever it takes. I'll move mountains to at least just see her again or speak with her.
I kind of don't want to call her because I want to see you try to move a mountain. But we'll call her right now and see if we can get her on the phone. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Martha?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Hi. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
How are you?
Am I on the radio?
That's a good question. But I asked how you were first, so I can't tell you that yet.
You good, I guess?
Okay, yeah, you're on the radio. So the reason that we're calling you today is because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Are you familiar with that at all?
What is that?
Well, it's the thing we do on our show where if you go out on a date with somebody and then they don't call you back after, you can email us to get that person on the phone and ask what happened. And we got an email about you from a dude named Justin.
Okay.
Okay, he's a romantic dude, sent you a bunch of flowers. You guys went wine tasting, unless I've got the completely wrong Martha on the phone. And in that case, I'll let you.
Justin.
What's that?
You know him?
I know Justin.
Okay. So this is the Martha that went out with him wine tasting.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
It sounds like he set up a really romantic date for you guys.
It was fine. It was fine. It was good.
It was good?
I mean, the way he described it, it was magical.
I mean, he put a lot of time and thought into it clearly, and I could tell he thought it was special.
Yeah.
Did you not think it was special?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was cool. I had a good time. He would clearly thought that it was more special than I did.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, talking just briefly to him, he was a very eager person.
This is like the date of the lifetime for him.
He wanted to be the hopeless romantic, for sure.
Yes. I mean, I think that's the right word.
All right, and is that why you aren't calling him back, because you just don't feel the same?
I mean, it's part of it. It was a pretty good date, to be honest. If it weren't for, the end of the night, I think I maybe would have called him back.
What happened at the end?
Well, we made out a little bit or whatever, and I don't know, it just got kind of weird after that.
Did he start crying?
I
feel like he would have cried.
Yeah.
He's like a crier.
Honestly, I think that would have been better if he would have cried.
What?
Oh, did he do something else? Like you kissed and then he just couldn't control himself, and then
Oh my
like,
God, Jubal! Nobody
hey,
thought
he
that
was
but
really
you.
into it. Yeah, did that happen?
Oh my God, no. We were sitting down and he was looking up at the stars and he was like, "Oh my God, that's our constellation. That looks like a heart, so that's our constellation."
Oh, wow.
He's trying to be romantic, I think. We talked to him a little bit, and he doesn't really go out with a lot of women, so I think his whole dating thing is kind of new for him. So I think he was just trying to be super romantic.
Excited.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know, like, no, never mind.
What? Now you have to say. You can't say never mind.
No, this is so much worse.
How?
Okay.
At one point, he leans over and he's like grabbing my stomach, and he was just like, "My children are gonna live here one day."
Oh,
Back up off my womb, okay?
I know.
What?
I know. And he was like, "Oh, it looks so cozy." He's like, "It looks so warm."
Wow.
I know. It was so much.
That's an interesting comment, for sure.
What did you
Yeah,
do?
it's
I would have screamed. Maybe hit somebody.
I mean, I pretty much was immediately just like, "Okay, gotta go." And I was
Yeah.
done. I was done.
Oh my God.
That's understandable.
Dude.
Well, that explains why you weren't calling him back.
Uh-huh.
Martha, he's actually on the other line listening too and wants to talk to you, though,
we're
by
so
the way.
sorry.
So maybe he wants to see if that space is still for rent, I don't know.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah, Justin, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Justin, that's so
what
creepy.
are you doing?
Well, you guys are taking it out of context. It wasn't that bad. And Martha, it's good to hear your voice.
She starts laughing. Oh my God.
I wanted to talk to you for forever. I mean, it felt like forever. It's been 5 days, but
Yeah.
I mean, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't think that's the issue, is how she is. I think the issue is what you said to her, Justin.
Did you not hear what she said?
There's a lot of buildup. There's a lot of buildup, and there's a lot of wine, and it seemed like the right thing to do because we had talked about everything else, and we were cuddling.
Yeah, but Justin, like that was so far over my line of what is acceptable on a first date. Like it's crazy.
You know what, Martha? Love is crazy, and love makes you do and say and feel crazy
You
things.
don't love me. You don't love me.
You might not think that, but there's love already in my heart for you.
And he wants to put it in your belly.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I know that you fall hard or whatever, but it's not okay to tell somebody that you're going to impregnate them and like have their baby on a first date. Like that's so much.
I was just saying what could happen. I wasn't going to impregnate you on the first date, and I thought you'd like that.
Justin, I met you at like 4 o'clock that day. That was the first time we ever saw each other. And then by the evening, you're like, "Oh, you're going to have my baby." It's like, it's so much. It's so much.
I meant it as a compliment and something to look forward to.
Compliment?
As a compliment. You have childbearing body.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Dude. Stop.
Are you serious right now?
Martha,
You don't even know me. You don't.
you told me your middle name. I know everything. You told me.
Oh my God. Anyone that checks her ID knows her middle name. Why are you not hearing what she said? Like, why aren't you apologizing right now?
I know I came off maybe a little strong, but
Oh my
I
God.
feel like you're my soulmate, and I will do anything just to hang out with you again. And I can reel it back in. I can be less intense, but I really think that I'm the guy for you.
Oh my God, Justin.
Justin, you can't like apologize and then say I'll dial it back and then call her your soulmate and then keep pressing for her to love you.
Yeah.
Justin, you are a really nice person, but what you're doing is putting so much pressure on me. Like this is crazy.
Listen, Martha, I know that you're scared right now, and I'm scared too. I've been scared, and being scared is part of love. It's the first step of love.
Mm-hmm. You should listen to Justin. He knows what he's talking about. He's been on 3 dates.
I mean, I don't even know what to say right now.
Well, you could say yes to Justin and go on another date. Martha, would you like to go on a second date with Justin? We will pay for it.
Yeah.
Well, we can't pay for the in vitro if he wants to do that, but we will pay for you guys to go out on a date.
I think that's
You
going to be
said
a
yeah.
hard thank you, but no thank you. Justin, seriously, I wish you the best in whatever
comes next for you. I just like that it's not me. I'm not next, okay?
Martha, you can't end now. You just don't nip this in the bud. We have to try to make this work. Please, 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 please.
I mean, you're making me feel like a bad person here. I'm not a bad. Come on. I mean, am I wrong here? No.
No, of course. Justin, you're coming off too hard, man. Like, I think it's sweet that you want love so badly, and I think it's sweet that you want romance so badly, but those things don't happen unless the other person feels the same way.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
You can't tame love. You can't tame it.
Can't tame it.
Dude, you're not listening. Justin, you are not listening at all.
I am listening. I'm listening to my heart.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening to my heart too, and it's going to be a hard pass.
Oh man, your hearts are arguing right now. I don't think they're going to see eye to eye. I don't think you're going to get a second date out of this, Justin.
Martha, we're perfect for one another, but if you don't see that now, I don't know. I can't choose. This is not my brain picking what I want to do. This is my heart picking, and it's chosen you. And you're going to be there forever. Even if I die alone, you'll die with me.
Well, then you won't die alone, right, Justin?
Exactly.
Good point. Well, okay, congratulations, Justin. I think this worked out for you. You will not die alone because you'll have Martha in your heart.
Oh, my gosh.
Seriously, like, I wish you the best, and I hope that you find that person, okay?
All right. I'm going to write you, though.
All right, Justin, will you write her? And Martha, I hope someday you find somebody that puts a baby in that sweet womb of yours. It sounds amazing.
Oh, my God.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.